So yes, the Indians and the Americans about to compete in the compound men's under-18 teams finals. And there is the path to the final. Indians getting a bye in the quarterfinals. Interesting scenario in the other quarterfinal there between Canada and Mexico. Canada actually won that match, but were later disqualified, which means India got the bye through to the final. And the United States wins over Germany and Mexico to progress through to this gold medal match.
And now, please welcome the athletes to the field of play.
Americans were seeded second, and the Indians seeded first into the qualification round. India are an emerging nation when it comes to archery. Many good archers coming through their system now, particularly at youth level. And so 3 very good archers in their team here.
Representing India, selected in the arc, represent that lane. Moving forward. U18. And the launch 6. On target number 2, representing the United States of America, selected in the arc, represent that Daisy Gajuni. Suraj Nala. And Brody Watch. The line judge for this match is issuing for the match and Carlos Cervantes.
So the 3 archers from India, Mohit Thaga, Yogesh Joshi and Devansh Singh, up against Suraj Nalam, Caleb Warshaw and Brody Watch. All 3 Americans making their debut at international in this event, and 2 of the 3 Indians are as well. Thaga and Joshi, with Devansh Singh the only one that has international experience, having appearances on the Asian Grand Prix circuit and also the Indoor World Series, which he actually captured a bronze medal in an individual event last year. Americans coming in with wins over Hong Kong and Chinese Taipei in the semi-finals. And it's going to be Caleb Warshaw to get things underway for the United States. He's going for double gold in this event as well, having made the final with Savannah O'Donoghue in the mixed teams event. So we'll see him going for back-to-back golds perhaps. Now we've got Brody Watch. All 3 of these Americans are 17 years of age. 29 archers in the under-18 compound men's this year, and Mohit Thaga of these 6 archers was the highest qualifier. He was in 2nd place. Finishes with a 10. Thaga, the 2nd qualifier. Here he is on the shooting line here. He was 3 points behind the top qualifier in the ranking round. That was Hector McNeely of New Zealand. I'll give a shout out to the Kiwis, you know. It's really cool to see a New Zealander at the top of the standings. Laura van der Winkel is still with me, and this is going to be a fascinating match. Both, all 6 archers here, Laura, look pretty solid so far on the shooting line, more than comfortable.
Yeah, they all look really comfortable indeed on the stage. Excited to see what all of these archers can bring. So far, we're seeing a lot of 10s.
Yeah, and this has become a real habit from the Indian archers in recent years. It's been a joy to watch. Many archers come to the fore. That's a brilliant start by the Indian team. 3 10s. Singh rounding that one out nicely. Here's a straight arrow. Warshaw. Just joining us for this match, the wind has been gusting up to 31 kilometres per hour here at Winnipeg. It's around 8 meters per second. It's not been consistent either. Based on previous match, look at those trees in the background there. Just calm down a little bit. But then we look out to the left of the range there, and that's probably quite strongly behind the archers. Finishing that end with the 7th for the United States. Chasing the scoreboard a little bit here after the first end. Mohitaka.
Indian
Laura,
saying
what a
strong.
way to, yeah, what a way to start here if they could get 60 from 60.
That would be very impressive. Opening on the stage for a gold medal match with a perfect score. We'll see what they can do. Oh, just out.
Yeah, we put the curse on them, didn't we?
Yeah, maybe we did.
Here's Singh to end. First end. Still going to be a healthy margin, you'd think. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. 59 from 60, a 5-point margin, and excitement in the Indian camp.
Very strong way to open a gold medal match. It shows that you bring the level to earn the gold medal. But you know, anything can happen with these wins. As you said before, the trees on the left are showing a lot of movement, and then when you look at the other trees, they're almost quiet. So we'll see what this match brings for both teams.
Yeah, for sure. So touched on 29 archers in the men's under 18s. Dargar was the highest qualifier. He was in 2nd place. Singh was also in the top 5. He's anchoring this Indian team. And in terms of the Americans, it was Warchal who was 4th in the rankings. And Wanch and Nalem were also in the top 11. Pretty even between these two teams. It's a very competitive division, the World Archery Youth Championships this year. We've seen the rise of other archers in the compound from India. Kushal Dalal rings a bell, of course. He's been excellent in the under-21 division. 3 more coming here, and they all look very solid. Line judge Curtis Hurst. He's running the show here today in this match. Cool day here in Winnipeg, around 19 degrees Celsius. Coach Honda. His team's 3 points already after the first end here in the men's under 18s final. Caleb Warchal to go first again. This is Brody Wanch. Well, he's been the best of the 3 Americans so far. 10, 10, 10 from Brody Wanch. Suraj Nalam just started off nicely. He's with a 10, but he's gone 7-8 since then.
Yeah, maybe the nerves are creeping in for him. Let's hope he can stay strong and recover from those arrows. Second 9 for India.
Yeah, first one off the bow there for Mohitaka. This is Yogesh Joshi.
Good arrow.
Now the youngest of the three Americans, Devansh Singh, just 15. So far, he's gone 10-10. Yeah, the streak of perfection continues.
Yeah, maybe interesting to note that you can see that the Indians are not shooting their first arrows on the same target. With compound, it is two targets on or two target faces on the target, and the archers can determine in what order they would like to shoot the targets, as long as in the end both targets have 3 arrows on the target.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? That might confuse some of us who would be on the shooting line. Make sure you got to shoot at the right target. Well, there's Wanch missing the 10 zone for the first time. That first one from U18 might just have grabbed the 10 line. See if that is the case.
Strong wind on that arrow, but you can see he recovered quite well. Managed to keep it in the gold.
Suraj Nalim is trying to keep it together. Now here's Daga again. Well, the Indians look like an unstoppable force in this match.
Could be in for another 59.
Yes, indeed. That's if Singh gets a 10.
And he does.
He does. Wow. Just the 2 points dropped so far. The Indians have brought their A game to the shooting line, Laura. This is brilliant stuff.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing to watch. See them hit the 10 after 10, X after X. I feel like lately we've seen a lot of Indian archers do really well with the youths and with the seniors.
Yeah, we touched on that. It was it's been awesome, hasn't it? It's great to see another country emerging like they have. It's been brilliant. That's doubled their lead too, hasn't it? And then gaining another 5 points in that end. They are making no race of this. In effect, Laura, they're an arrow ahead, which is huge at the halfway mark.
Yeah, you'd say with these wins anything can happen, but the Indians are proving that they're really strong shooters, and halfway mark a 10-point lead is a lot. But you know, anything can happen, as you said before. It's still archery. Yeah,
miracles can happen in anything, and they do not count this American team out. Suraj Nalim, Caleb Quiyosho, and also Brody Wanch. It's going to be tough for them now. This gold medal match in the compound under 18 men's teams competition. Got to mention the bronze medalist. That was Chinese Taipei, who picked up the bronze medal in this division, so well done to them. Other teams to have competed with Mexico, Canada, Italy, and Hong Kong, China. So 13 now of this final, men's teams under 18s, and here comes Caleb Quiyosho again for the United States to start things off. Is the Indian team leading by 9 points. So one of those arrows was upgraded in that previous end for the United States. It was the second to last arrow. Just not enough 10s on their scorecards at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, just the 5. Whereas India have 10, to double that number. That's incredible. trend continue with Nalam's arrow there, scoring the third 9 of the end for the United States. Now all eyes on Mohit Thaga. Can he continue this hot streak for the Indian team? All in a day's work for Mohit Thaga. That's what you want to see from archers too, Laura. You don't want to see them get too high, you know, after great arrows, and too low after bad scoring arrows. You want to see a nice flat line almost of body language.
Yeah, indeed. You wanna keep your cool until the match is finished. Don't let your emotions get the hold of you. And I feel like the Indians are doing a pretty good job at keeping it neutral until all arrows are shot. Even though you can see sometimes that they're happy with the good ends.
Well, they've all got their game faces on, and again this trend is continuing as the Indian camp get ever more excited on the sidelines as each arrow passes. And that is a gem of an arrow right there from Quiocho. That's been a long time coming from him. That's his first 10 of the match. Nice job from Wanch as well.
Trust yourself. Trust the Suraj. Plenty of time here. Trust yourself. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
8 or 9 on the line.
He's not happy, Nalam. That might have just missed the 9 line, unfortunately. Well, 2 10s again off the bow of Daga. A little bit slow to get started here. The Indians made a change in their order there. Looks like they have, with Singh lining this one up. He's done brilliantly there, but under a time crunch here is Joshi. Not quite sure why they would have made the change there. Maybe Joshi had a problem here. This could be critical here for the Indians. Oh no, he's dropped the arrow. Can you believe it?
Oh! Yeah, they got a yellow card for switching. This could break the match maybe for them. Their 10-point lead.
Wow. Can't believe what we just saw there. That was extraordinary. Now the issue here too, Laura, to get the scores in just a moment here, is that they've got to put that behind them because there's still one more end to play here. They've got to get... Oh, that's just a disaster on the replay, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Joshi
terrible,
and the Indian camp, yeah, have got to get their focus back very quickly here.
They gotta get a reset in and go back to their focus before this happens. Keep shooting strong shots. Well, anything can happen in archery, literally.
Now the amazing thing is that India, despite that miss, are still leading the match. Are still leading, as you can see, by provisionally 3 points. There is that start arrow there at the end there for the Americans, that last one from Nalam, but it did look an 8, I must say, when it hit the target. They were just waiting for confirmation. If that is upgraded to a 9, then it'll be a 2-point lead for India going into the last end here. What impact is that going to have on the American team too, as they watched all of that unfold? That's going to be fascinating. So, boy, lots of drama at the end of that third end, and we've got a really interesting situation now at the start of the fourth there. Gold medal, so you can see the scores have been ratified, 167 to 164. So India, despite that miss, still leading by 3 points.
could give new boost for the Americans. What looked like a hopeless match is now just 3 points trailing. So excited to watch this final end. See what happens.
Yeah, well said. So it's going to be the Americans still to start off. Indians have gone back to the original order. Must have been with a technical problem with Joshie's bow. That would be the only reason why they made the switch. Well, if there's ever a high scoring end needed out of the American camp, it's right now. Brody Wanch.
There it is. First and for America for this end.
Yeah, Wanch has been excellent through this. He's had 7 arrows, and out of his 7 arrows, 6 have been 10 and 1 9. So Wanch is going well. A little archer for the Americans. Now, that was a 9 for Nullen. Now, let's have a look here at Daga. I'm loath to make a prediction here, but he's been rock solid.
Yep. Continuing to be rock solid.
Yeah, he looks like he's got all the credentials to be a very fine archer. Now, Joshy again having a look there as his arrow settled in the bow. Looking a little stressed. He'll be relieved that was a 9. After what we just witnessed now. Here's Singh. Nice job from Devansh Singh. Composed shooting there from India. They might have recovered all right. U18. The release, the release on that one looked much better from Caleb U18. Yeah, once well done. He's done all he can. He's been excellent through this final. 7 10s and 1 9 from Brody Wanch. Now, Suraj Nalem.
Yes.
Great job from the Americans. So that's their highest scoring end, 58 points. Will it be enough to overhaul this Indian team? They need 26 for the victory. Naga, a rare stray out of the 10 zone for him. It's just the second time in the match. Now Joshi, all eyes on Joshi. Brilliant from him. Great recovery after the happenings of the previous end. Now for the win for Devansh Singh. An 8 or better.
8 to win.
And there it is, it's a 9, and India's still in the gold after the miss. What an amazing final that was. India on top of the podium at the Compound Under 18 Men's Teams event here at Winnipeg 2025. Fascinating match. A match they dominated in the end, but only winning it rather by 2 points. But still, you got to hand it to the Indian team and their coach, and in particular the recovery Yogesh Joshi made after the happenings of that 5th end. And well, in the end they deserved to win, you'd have to say, Laura. They dominated that match, even though the margin was a lot closer in the end as they were expecting.
Yeah, definitely. They showed really good shooting and really good strength, even though the wind and the little mistake that happened during the 3rd end, but well-deserved gold medal, I'd say.
Yeah, final score is 224 to 222. So well done there to the three Indian archers, Mohit Thaga, Yogesh Joshi and Devansh Singh. They win the gold. The United States have taken the silver. Good job too by Suraj Nalam, Caleb Buocho and Brody Wanch. And of course it was Chinese Taipei who picked up the bronze medal. So stand by for the victory ceremony for the compound under 18 men's teams event, won by India over the United States. So just confirming the winners and all the medalists there of the compound men's under 18 teams. India taking the victory, the United States getting the silver, and it was Chinese Taipei who picked up the bronze medal. Stand by, we've got the victory ceremony coming up shortly, and then we'll be into the compound under 21 women's teams gold medal match between Turkey and Korea.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the compound under 18 men's team. Mesdames et messieurs, la cérémonie de victoire pour les accomplis des hommes sous 18 ans.
Time now for the victory ceremony for the compound under 18 men's teams event here at Winnipeg 2025, the World Archery Youth Championships.
Seront présentés par le président de Archery Canada, Aaron Bull. Gifts will be presented by LOC Chairman. Les cadeaux seront présentés par le président de LOC, Kelly Taylor. Bronze medal, la médaille de bronze, Chinese Taipei.
There are the Chinese Taipei team who picked up the bronze medal. The three archers, Su Xinwei, Huang Xiaogu, and Yan Xiang. Fantastic job from those three archers. They won their quarter-final in a shoot-off, beating Italy 28-21 in that shoot-off before being beaten by the United States in the semi-finals, 232-221. Still a great job by those three. They're on the podium, picking up the bronze medal here at Winnipeg 2025.
Silver medal, la médaille d'argent, United States of America.
Well, dramatic final involving the American team as Suraj Nalam on the left, Caleb Buocho in the middle, and Brody Wanch on the right get their silver medals. They had wins over Hong Kong, China, 230 to 214. Beat Chinese Taipei, as I touched on, by 11 points. And they were beaten by just the 2 points in the final by India, even though they had the drama on the shooting line. They fought pretty well in that match, the American team. And not a bad return for those three archers in their international debuts. Always nice to walk away with a medal. And what is your international debut? Well, there they are, the Indian team, and all three were brilliant, weren't they? Mohit Daga on the right, Yogesh Joshi in the middle, and on the left, the 15-year-old Devansh Singh getting the gold medal. 224 they scored. They had a bye in the first round. They had a bye in the semi after the disqualification of the Canadian team. So that was their only appearance in the competition, and boy, they brought their best, didn't they? Despite what we saw in the end of that third end, when Joshi in the middle there dropped his arrows, just lining it up. They recorded a miss, but still went on to win the gold. That's brilliant from the Indian team.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those who can, please stand for the national anthem of India. Mesdames et messieurs, pour tous ceux qui peuvent, s'il vous plaît, levez-vous pour l'hymne national de l'Inde. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause to our athletes.
Well, there they are, the winners of the men's under-18 compound teams finals, and the silver and bronze medalists as well. It was Chinese Taipei getting the bronze, the American team getting the silver, and the Indian team winning the gold. Congratulations one more time to the three Indian archers, Mohit Daga, Yogesh Joshi and Devansh Singh. Stick around, we've got more of action from the World Archery Youth Championships Winnipeg 2025 coming in just a moment. We're going to have the women's teams final in the compound under-21 division between Turkey and Korea. That's next.
In the compound under-21 women's division featuring Turkey and Korea. Super round